Hi everyone, this is Lady T from In My Own Words, My Thought of the Day. And my last video that I just posted up, I talked a little bit about paradigm shift. And so I just wanted to give a definition of what it means. A paradigm shift, a concept identified by the American physicist and philosopher Thomas Kuhn, is a fundamental change in the basic concepts and experimental practices of a scientific discipline. So you already know my background is in psychology, so oftentimes my thought patterns go into that realm. So, being that I do think more like a scientist or more like a counselor, because it's what I've done for many years, when I say make a shift in your life, in your circumstances, in your situations, um, that's what the paradigm shift is. It's changing your ideas, doing something different, changing the way that you think about a situation or something, or career, like I said earlier in the video, your career changing. It could be a change in a relationship, it could be change in ideas, it could be a change in what your norm was, and you're changing to a new normal. But at any rate, making a paradigm shift means that you personally have taken what once worked for you does not work anymore, and you're now changing the way in which you do something, or you relate to something, or you act to something, or you react to something. So another example would be, I'm in ministry, and in ministry, leadership changes. So I would have to, if I'm in leadership, I would have to make that transition, make that change. And so the way that I do that is to evaluate inside of myself, evaluate in my thinking, how do I best serve, and how do I best make that transition or make that shift to leadership, and then I start to make the necessary changes. So that's just one example. Another example would be, when you first get married and you start to have a family, and when you have your first child, you have to shift. Your lifestyle changes, everything around you changes, and is geared towards helping that baby. So that's when you shift. And you have to make that shift, because if not, you'll be stagnant, or you won't become the parent that you need to be for that child to be successful and grow. So there are many different examples that I could give to you about making a shift. But the premise, the key of shifting is to know you need to shift. Having the awareness and the understanding that you definitely need to make this transition or to shift. And so I came back again, just to let you know, give you a little more detail, a little more insight into what it means to make this shift. And again, in life, we have to make different allowances for when there are changes in our day to day life. And so being able to make that transition and to shift to what you need to shift to accommodate, or to, we say to be a blessing, which is to encourage, to uplift, to whatever, that will inspire and to help the situation or people involved in a situation. You do that. But for your personal life, know when it's time to shift, know when something has ended, and when it's time to start a new beginning, and know when to make the shift. All right, everyone, this is Lady T, and this is In My Own Words. Again, my thought of the day. Wanted to give you a little more clarity about how to make the shift. All right, take care, everyone. And as I often say, make a day great. Live your life on purpose. Take care, and I'll talk to you all soon.